Good afternoon, challengers. Happy Tuesday. It's Kelsey Williams. I'm coming to you during nap time to share with you some tips about how to deal with this stress that's on your body when it comes with losing weight. If we have a lot of weight to lose, and I saw this with myself when I was 60 pounds overweight, the weight came off fairly easily. I was able to lose 10 pounds in 2 months, and I said, to myself, well, if I can lose 10 pounds in 2 months, then shoot, I should be at my goal weight by such and such a date. Well, that date has passed and I'm not at my goal weight yet, and that is because the more fat you lose, your body weight to body fat ratio is different, and the less fat you have, the harder it is to lose. Why is that? Because your body wants to hold on to it. It's like an organ, and your body freaks out and it wants to have it just in case there's an emergency and just in case it happens to be starving so that it can use that fat as energy. Now, let me just preface this by saying that if you are eating enough food, like if you're eating enough protein, your lean proteins, your carbs, your fruits, your veggies, and your healthy fats, if you're eating enough of those a day and you're still hungry and you still have cravings, I wanted to share with you guys some tips on how to deal with that hunger or that satiation or that craving that you're feeling. So my first tip for you is every time after I eat, I like to drink about 16 ounces of water. When I sit down to eat, I really try hard to sit down and enjoy my food and try not to eat it while I'm standing at the counter doing other things. Of course, that is the norm when the kids are home because I can't sit down. But when the kids are not home, I really do, I turn off the TV, I turn off my phone, and I enjoy what I'm eating, and I eat slowly. And then when I'm done, I drink about a 16-ounce glass of water. I do eat about 5 to 6 meals per day, and I do follow the 21-day fixed meal plan with the containers, so I know that I'm eating enough carbs, enough veggies, enough fruits, enough healthy fats, and enough lean proteins. But sometimes I still get hungry. If I can't make it in between my meal and my snack and I'm still hungry, and water just isn't cutting it, a lot of times I'll just take a 1/4 teaspoon of peanut butter, not very much, and just put it on my tongue and just let it go around my mouth for a little bit. And I enjoy that little teeny tiny bit of peanut butter. And here's what that does. It makes my body, it gives my body some healthy fats, which helps to keep me a little bit more full. It makes me feel like I'm having something sweet, like a cheap dessert, and it makes me feel like I am eating something, and it makes me just, okay, I got something, I'm good. And I normally don't have to do that until after dinner. Another tip that I have for you is I drink coffee. Now, please don't take this as I'm running an IV thing of coffee through my veins all day. That's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is in the morning, after I work out, after I have some water with my breakfast, I do have a cup of coffee. And in that cup of coffee, there is about 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, or half and half, and a little bit of liquid stevia. And the liquid stevia is actually something that I keep in my purse with me at all times. I have one in my purse and one in my pantry. And that way I can have it wherever I am, and I don't have to depend on a sugar or a sugar substitute or just nasty coffee. But that's something that I have in the morning, and then I also have a cup of coffee around 5, because around 5, I don't think that I need a pick-me-up or a caffeine fix or anything like that, but it's something that's mine that I look forward to having every single afternoon around 5. It tends to be around that time when I'm cooking dinner and the kids are kind of cranky and the kids are hungry and they want to go outside, but they can't go outside because it's raining or I can't go with them. And so the coffee is just something of mine that I can look forward to, and I do use a little bit of heavy whipping cream, or half and half, and a little bit of stevia in there, and that helps to satiate my mouth and my body until dinner time. Now, sometimes if the peanut butter doesn't cut it after dinner, and if I've already had 2 cups of coffee, then I will do one of 3 things. I will take out a piece of chicken from my refrigerator, a little 2-ounce piece of chicken, and snack on that. Or I will use GNC's Wheyabolic protein powder. It's very low in carbs and fats. If you're using a protein powder for this, make sure that it's high in protein and has like 1 gram or no grams of carbs and fats. And I just put some powder with water in a shaker cup and I chug it down. Another thing that I do if I'm having a late night craving after dinner is I'll pan fry 3 egg whites in a little bit of coconut oil and just a little bit of salt and some pepper, and then that'll a lot of times knock it right out. That helps my muscles to repair themselves overnight, and it helps me to know that I've actually gotten to eat something. Now, sometimes if it's a heavy craving and I've done all those things and my craving has not gone away, I do keep a stash of dark cacao chocolate. And all I have, you can get it at the store. I get the 72% cacao Ghirardelli chocolate bars, and they have it separated into little squares. That's like 1 inch by 1 inch squares. And then I'll make myself a cup of green tea while I eat my 1 inch by 1 inch little square of dark chocolate. And normally that will knock it right out. Now I don't go to the chocolate first. First I try the water, then I try the peanut butter, and then I do the coffee, and then I do the chocolate. But those are all perfectly normal things to be feeling if you're feeling like you have a craving or if you're feeling like you're hungry. It's just that your body is stressed out. And I know bikini competitors, when they're trying to lean out and lose fat, like my good friend does do bikini competitions, and when she was at about 13 to 15% body fat, she would wake up in the middle of the night with anxiety. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go to that extreme, because I am not going that extreme. I don't ever plan to. I don't ever plan on being 13 to 15% body fat. That's not something that's sustainable, and I want to be something that is healthy and sustainable. And not putting my body under that much stress. But she would wake up in the middle of the night with anxiety attacks. And it was just because her body was so stressed out. So it's very possible that you could be experiencing some of those symptoms, and that's totally okay. I just wanted to pop up here real quick to give you a little bit of tips on how to deal with that and let you know that it's perfectly normal, because your body's under stress, and it's pretty easy to pack on the pounds, but taking it off is really hard, and it's really stressful, and it's crazy how easy it is to pack it on and how hard and stressful it is to take it off. So go ahead and comment below if you have any questions, and feel free to ask me or Steph if you have any questions about this. If you're experiencing any of those symptoms, or you do at all during your journey, please feel free to reach out, because we're here for you. Reach out to the group. We're all here to support each other and be here for each other during these harder times. Thanks, guys. Bye.